Hello guys, welcome to the channel, welcome back if you've been here before. What a place. I'll explain a little more about this hut or bothy later on, but I'm just going to have a good look around myself, to be honest. I brought in 2 panniers full of wood, a bag full of coal, and that's my normal camping gear minus the tent. But man, there's so much to take in here. So I'll have a wee look about. Might include you in that. And there's even an upstairs. Upstairs is a sleeping platform. Aye. Wow. In fact, I might as well just discover it all together. There's the ladders. Upstairs. I'll have a wee look at that in a minute. I've not done that. Managed to get a tiny wee signal on Vodafone here. What a place. Nice wee folding out table. Good supply of candles. Nice wee candelabra made of some plumbing fittings. There's the journal for the hut as well. Well stocked library up there. There's even 2 gas hobs. Pan around, some nice antlers on the wall there. And look at that stove, absolute belter. And obviously it goes up through the roof, but we'll get heat off of this. And a lot of heat will go up into the upstairs. Let's have a wee look up here. Ooh. How nice if I had to go at that mat. Oh. Get that for a view out the window. Oh, still got the camera and the tripod. And there's a sleeping platform. This is going to be cracking tonight. Don't know how I got them down the ladders after a beer and a couple of drams. Yeah, reference to the French forces, I guess. What was getting to do with this place? Aye, that's like cracking. Cracking, as I like to say. And you're right, danger hole below, so there's this wee hatch. You can fold over so you don't come down it during the night, but aye, I think the platform up here is about 3 metres by 3 metres, they say, so you can probably sleep about 6 people up there. What an absolutely stunning location. A stunning building. Corrugated iron. Love it. That's why I want to stay here. Not that I've got a fetish for corrugated iron buildings, but there's something about them. Quite robust. Absolutely cracking. Not going to lock myself out because I put the keys back in the safe. It tells you to do that in the manual you get. But you'll see when I arrived, the shutter was off the front window, lying on the ground, and the back one is off as well. Now I think the shutter should be on. I think there's a problem with the back one, but early next year I talked about putting roller shutters in here, and I actually spoke to the guy that does to do with booking the place, and he says just leave the shutters off because there's somebody coming tomorrow, but they were both off when I arrived today. I'll check the journal and see if there was anybody else in last night, but I know there's somebody coming in tomorrow. But aye. There are 2 Monroes out the back. There's an easier one, the first one up there, and then it's a rocky ridge out to the other one. I can't mind the names of them. I'm useless with names, as you'll know, if you've seen the channel before. Quite fancy doing the easy one, but 1:30 just now. Put it into OS Maps, it says 2.5 hours to the summit. It's only about 4 kilometres or something, which you'd think be easy enough, but I think I'll just get myself established in here. Might head further up the glen. This is a place I want to explore as well and want to do some camping. There's a loch in a way up there, or a wee loch. I fancy camping at as well, but absolutely stunning area. It's just a view of the back of the Bothy. Right by the river. Absolutely stunning. There's the 2 Monroes up the back. And I think there's a narrow ridge between them. I think there's a wee scrambly bit as well in one of the uphill sections, one of the ascents. But I think I'll leave that to another day. Looks like some fresh snow up there as well. Not much, but enough to give the tops a wee bit of the white stuff. Cracking big waterfall up there as well. Don't know if the camera will pick it up or not. That's it, I'm moving here. Might as well get established. Look at that, there's even a wee pile of logs there already. Half a dozen or so logs, but I'm going to add to it. And also I'll be leaving whatever I don't burn. I've got a mixture of logs and kindling. As I said, I've got a bag of coal as well, so there's even a wee coal scuttle there that I can fill up. Brought in some fire lighters and some long matches as well, extra long matches. They're handy for lighting the gas mantle of the lights. And I brought some gloves, try and keep clean for a change. I think what we'll do is just put all my logs to one side just so I know what I'm burning. So I'm not going to burn any more than I brought, kind of thing. So there should be plenty here. Plus my coal. There's nothing in the coal scuttle. Some rubbish, I'll take it out with me. And some matches, quite handy. I think in here I've got about 7 kilos of coal. And the logs were about 6 kilos a panny or so. Almost 20 kilograms of fuel I brought in with me. But that's why the bike's so handy. What a stove. There's your adjusters for the air intake. And the damper up the top. That's the chimney closed. And that's it open. So plenty of adjustments in this. There's also this fire screen as well, so if you want the doors open, I think this will sit on there somehow. Maybe that way. There we go. Or it might go this way, hold on. I think that's better. It's got 2 wee lugs that sit over. Stops any sparks come out. You can still enjoy the open fire. Just going to give everywhere a good clean before I start. All the dust off this especially. Absolute stunning spot. And no shortage of water here. I did bring in some water with me, but I brought my water filter as well. Be good to have that with a wee dram, I think. Fresh out the burn, fresh out the river. Oh, what a place. I've just been for a wee stroll there. It's going to be a bit chilly. There's a fair breeze blowing down the river there, but I'm sheltered from the porch of the Bothy. So now it goes, guys. Not officially set up. You crack open the first beer. Oh, cheers, guys. Such a special place, this. Absolutely loving it. Oh man. The Bothy, or the hut as it's known, I'm not going to bother disclosing the name of it or where it is. I'm that kind of guy. But you can hire it. There's information out there on the internet, so I'll let you guys do your own bit of discovering if you're interested in coming here. But the plan is, or was, to go explore out the back, maybe do Monroe, but I'm not going to have time with that with the daylight. Kind of knew that from the offset. or maybe head up that way towards a wee loch or a loch-in. I did go up part of the way there. It's a kind of forest road or an estate road, and it branches off and there's a path that takes you right along the side of the river. So I did a wee bit of that, but not far enough. That was just to stretch the legs. But aye, what a place. And it's not secret squirrel. I'm not showing off that I'm going somewhere that's other people might not know about. It's just because it's on an estate. There's actually a dwelling beyond here, I think. The estate Land Rover went out and stuff earlier on. So I'm not going to promote it as such, but it's just something different for me. As I said earlier on, I've wanted to come here for a good while now. The building, the platform inside, the stove, absolutely cracking. I'm going to give the gas a wee bash. I don't think I'll be using it all night. So I'm just connecting the regulator. This is the setup for the gas valves once you connect the gas bottle. These were all open when I arrived. The gas bottle was disconnected right enough, but you should really have these in the closed position. When they're running that way, that's them on. So this top one serves the double burner, the bottom one serves the single, and this one here is for your gas light. So put that on, and there we go, that way. Give it a wee second for these pipes to pressurise, and then I'll try and light one of the gas lights. There is a wee valve at the start of the lamp, so obviously that gives the gas flow, so I'm going to light a match first. I'll bring the gas in. There we go. Can adjust it a wee bit with the flame, but I'll let it burn that for a wee while. Well, I'm just going to start my entry into the journal. Took a wee while to get this second gas light working. There's actually a wee threaded screw on it, or sheath, you can wind up, that covers the air intake, but once it goes, you open it back up, just like the Bunsen burners at school, if you can remember them, and that was in the manual, by the way. That's it going now. A bit of heat off of them. There's a wee reflector up the top as well. Just close the doors just now. Let the chimney heat up so it draws better. We'll see how that goes. You actually noticed when I came in, there's a wee USB thing up here. So I'm going to plug in my battery pack and see what we get. Nothing. Oh no, something. Oh, it's not a very good fit, that. Oh, twinkly lights. Need to see this. Pan it round for you. How good's that? Very festive. Right, let's get cooking the gas. Open that top one. There we go. Seem to light half at a time. Just like that. Just going to start off with one rolling slice. That is gone, I think. My nice round rolls have turned into hot dog rolls because I rammed them into the rucksack. Stretch them out a bit, they'll be fine. Right, we'll go for the slow cook with this, I think. Right, and you get to wee Tatty Scott. Dinner part 1 is served. Looking forward to this. Oh, where's my beer? I must have a beer somewhere. Oh. Right, as usual, getting my belly. Well, it's not even 5 o'clock, but I'm going to have a wee dram. Why not, eh? I was outside there for 5 minutes and it's Baltic. I didn't think it was that warm in here, but you just need to stray outside and come back in. And then you know the hut or the bothy is warm. Sponge, guys. Oh, that's the stuff. What a night. It's early. I just stuck some coal in the fire there. I've closed it right down. I've shut the flue with the stovepipe down to half, and I've screwed in the air intakes at the front just so it's ticking over, but that's all it needs. It doesn't have to be roaring, just ticking over. Bank it down. Ideal. Look at that, my wardrobe's ever expanding in here. Waterproof trousers, my warm jacket I had on earlier on, my prescription Nature Yonder Mountain Adventure hoodie, and a waterproof. So aye, I might need the waterproofs in the morning, as I said, but we'll see what happens. This is the life. It's actually quite toasty in here. I wouldn't say it's roasting, but it's not too bad. But I've just got the fire ticking over. So I've just unpacked the rest of the candles. I forgot I had some in my pannier, so I'll have a wee look through at what I brought with me. So first of all, I've got loads of tea lights. The white ones, the most common. I think it was an IKEA purchase, but they are just a gateway candle, so be aware. Start buying these, it's going to lead to bigger and stronger things. Shame on them. Too readily available on the market. So once you've done the normal tea lights, you progress into the citronella tea lights. Now these things you can use all year round, and apparently they're good to deter the mighty midge. I've used them a few times, but the midges will get you. Now we're done with the standard tea lights, we progress to the massive, look at that, massive tea light. Twice the size of any other. Burns longer, burns stronger. Oof, what a fix. And then, hold on, when you're in a bothy, you may wish to progress to the standard white candelabra candle. Extensive in size, extensive in wick. Does the job. These beat the tea lights hands down. And tonight, when I spoke to the wife, I said, if you get any candles I can take to a bothy, meaning these things. And then she hands me these. These are party light candles. Hardcore stuff from probably 2000. Maybe 2005. They've been kicking about in a drawer in the house for long enough. These are pink or purple in origin. The smell of something funky. I don't know what it is. I'm going to light one tonight anyway and see exactly what it is. And then I carried in one of these. That's about 250 grams of sheer candle madness. In fact, I think that's what's in that one of these pots here. Pretty much the same thing. These burn forever, eternity. Don't need to bother about them. Give a beacon, a distress signal, you name it. These will shine bright. Anyway, enough candle madness. Time to pour another wee dram. Once that coal's got a grip, man, it's fantastic. It's almost 9 o'clock, is it? 9:05. Man, I think I've lost half the night, to be honest. I just had my dinner, did the dishes, and I sat back, stuck the feet up, and I fell asleep. Oh man, must have fallen asleep for half an hour, maybe even an hour, which is unlike me, but I must have needed it. So I'm just tucking into the mince pies. Hope you can see them. I'll try to put them in some light. But aye, looking forward to this. Wee dessert. Oh, that's dry. Maybe something to do with the heat in here. But this place holds the heat. I think it's a sheathing ply on the inside. I'm guessing there's some kind of insulation in there. Well, just like that, it's 10 o'clock. Still got a big dram to have. But after this, I should be retiring to my bed, which is upstairs. I must empty my bladder before I disappear up there, because I ain't coming out until the morning. So thanks for watching, guys, as always. I shall catch you in the morning. Slange. Look at that. I've had to suspend my food off the roof because the wee resident mouse has been creeping about all night, especially along the back wall there. Anyway, hope that's safe, but we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. What a night last night. I think I got a wee bit carried away with the whiskey, to be honest, but aye, it was well needed, to be honest. Last night, slept not too bad, but the wind and rain, and because I was sleeping near the upstairs window, it was lashing off of that last night. The wee building was creaking a wee bit, but it's absolutely solid. So, as you've seen, I'm just going to get a coffee on. Still got my food hanging off the ceiling. So I think I'll have a wee rolling sausage as well. And while I'm waiting for that to cook, I'm going to have a wee tidy up. I've packed up my stuff upstairs already. The daylight's just coming in. It's just about 8 o'clock just now, I think. Aye, just 8:05. So I'll not be leaving until maybe about 11 o'clock, to be honest. I'm going to sit and chill out, tidy the place up, get the place as spick and span as I can for the next occupants coming in. Well, looking forward to this. Cheers, guys. A wee bit wild this morning. If I get to try out a new water filter. Something I've never bothered with in all these years, but we'll give it a wee try out. There we go. There's cold water out the burn. Right, Let's see what this is like inside. Not too bad. Actually burnt most of my coal last night, and only half the wood, so I'll stick this all over the other side. I think I'll chop those bits up into kindling. There we go. Keep that as a wee surprise. Just doing my last bit of packing up. Try to make sure I've got everything. Had stuff all over the place. I've checked upstairs. I've had a good tidy around here. So I'll get the panners on the bike. And I'm just going to chuck filming after this. No point in filming anything heading out the way. You seen it all yesterday in the way in, and it's still tipping it down outside and blowing a gale. The good thing is I will have the wind behind me as I head down the track back to the car. But what an absolute cracking night I had last night. A stunning place. For the size of it, it's small and it's mighty. Absolute cracking. So I said last night, I don't know if this video will be out before Christmas. If it is, have a good one, guys. If it comes out between Christmas and New Year, I hope you had a good Christmas and Santa was good to you. And we'll see what next year brings. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you on the next trip.